So, I'm going to try this again. I tried to start doing YouTube videos, I think it was like 2 years ago, at this point when I was in college. And I was making content that was like 5 ways to learn how to play jazz guitar and all this stuff that honestly I believe today is like soul sucking. But I kind of wanted just to get back in front of a camera. College is over. I'm no longer a music student. I have a job, but it's very part-time. And I have a lot of time on my hands. So I kind of wanted to document. I got this trumpet, and I've always wanted to learn how to play trumpet. I tried once before, so I'm not really starting from scratch. But I was kind of inspired by this YouTube channel I found. The channel's called Acid. I'll link it below. And it's basically him journaling his 30 days of learning the trumpet. So, brother, if you see this, I stole your idea. But I'm going to try to not copy everything, do my own thing, and just document a little bit of this journey. I guess let's get started. Let's make some sounds. Alright, so the first thing I kind of wanted to start off with was, some long tones. It's very inconsistent, just kind of getting the mouthpiece, because I'm really struggling to get the embouchure, but this is kind of what I got with the low C. You see? But you see, it feels like I'm pressing, I feel like I'm doing something wrong there, because sometimes it's really tack, and it's really kind of hits in the right spot, and the note kind of rings out. But then other times it just feels like I'm blowing a lot of air and I'm putting a lot of pressure, which I know you're not supposed to do based off of research. Also, if you guys have anything for me, if you see I'm doing anything, please let me know. I would love to be corrected now so that later on I don't have to, recourse correct. But let me try again with the C. Like I said, it's very I can get it for a little bit, but I feel like I'm struggling. Maybe I need to need to get a better breath. You see, I feel like that one wasn't that bad. I'm trying to figure out how much pressure I'm supposed to put on it, but I'm kind of proud of that one. Okay, let's try another note. I guess it's confusing me because I'm so used to concert pitches, that's a B flat, but on the trumpet it's a C because the trumpet's a transposing instrument. So what usually sounds like a B flat, on a piano or on a guitar, or I guess what's usually sounds like a C on the piano is actually a B flat on the trumpet, is a better way of saying that. Paid for a music degree for what? Okay, let's try the next note. I should probably get a tuner and see if I'm in tune. I got this app a while ago, TE Energy. I don't know if that's focused or not, but TE Tuner. I don't remember if it's paid for, but it's kind of cool because it will kind of show a circle. If I sing a note, I don't know if it's doing it. And it will kind of get you to getting in tune. I can't believe I can't sing that in tune. The point is you want to, especially when you're doing the long tones, you want to get it to where your notes are, your airflow is consistent. You want to get it to the point where the airflow is consistent and the note is the correct pitch. So let's try that now. So that was a little better, honestly. I feel like I'm trending a little bit sharp. So I guess what you're supposed to do is kind of pull out this valve a little bit. So I guess the whole point is as the trumpet is longer, since I'm pulling out the valve longer, it's making the note, it's compensating the note a bit. I could be totally wrong. I gotta relax more. You see, sometimes I feel like I got that power, that Louis Armstrong, I feel like I'm hitting the note heavy, but it's not consistent. And I'm very impatient, but I need to be patient because I know I just started today. Okay. Try not to compromise my embouchure with the note. Maybe I'll try just buzzing the mouthpiece. This is very hard. Okay, let's see. I can't get the embouchure right. I might need a break. I might need to take a break and let my lips chill for a second. Okay, so I'm back. That took a little bit longer. I thought it was gonna be like a 5-minute break, but then I remembered I had a haircut appointment, so now I'm looking a little more fresh than before. But we're outside now. I thought, I can only make a few sounds on this, but I can play the guitar. But I recorded this little loop in B flat because we're transposing. So I'm gonna try to make some music. Whatever it is. I'm not gonna lie, that was my first trumpet improvisation. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect half of the sounds to come out, so I'm happy with half of them. I played like the totally wrong notes, and I was not focused on technique at all, but that was fun. I guess that's like day one of me practicing this. I feel like this is gonna be pretty tough. I've done the self-taught thing before. I've gone through the trials with the guitar, and I know a little bit of things to avoid now. When you kind of self-teach yourself on an instrument, one of the biggest issues that you come across is that you start baking in things into your technique that you just didn't know about because you self-taught on the instrument. So what I'm trying to do is, and what I would hope you guys would help me do is that if you see me doing things that are like bad technique-wise, like I'm sure my posture's pretty bad right now just because I'm outside and I'm like sitting down, just kind of like sitting down and chilling here. I'm sure that there's some things that need to be corrected, but other than that, I'm improvising. You can come sit. I'm done.